all the other tributaries were also dredged, and the Colin was dredged a bit. So you see, the volume of water coming was contained. And I have pictures to prove all of this. I can show you when the Odaw flooded, and then what happened in 2015, 2016. That is when the then Minister for Works and Housing, Alhaji Dauda, was he? No, I think he was local government. Okay, he was one of the heads, because Conti was interministerial and agency. So we had all the Minister of Local Government, Minister of Works and Housing, Attorney General, Minister of Finance, EPA, Hydro. You see, so we had all the people, even AESL, on the committee. And then we had the municipal assemblies too on the committee. So we worked together as a unit. Okay. So we prepared for the flood. And that is the key word. Prepare for them. We know the floods will come. We know we have the rain. Anybody working in this world today knows that it's a global system. What happens in America in December, January, February is going to affect what happens in Africa in June, May, and then June, July. It's as simple as that. The weather pattern is changed. So you have to prepare. You might not have finished the project. Garrett, okay, so 2017, 2018, ASDA or Conti metamorphosized to Garrett with a slightly narrower scope. But you see,
slightly narrower scope
is with preparation. You have all these assemblies, you have all the equipment today. What stops you from preparing, preempting? From February, you start your planning, your intervention measures. We are not saying develop all the system in one time, but you start your intervention measures from at least February. You come all the way to May, June, and then you see that, yes, there might be some flash floods. And there are two kinds of floods. There's serious floods and there are flash floods. The floods that will flood and drain within 30 minutes, 1 hour of the rain stopping. But what we had yesterday was a disaster. After spending so much money on Gary, we are still facing this disaster. It means there's something broken. You know? So the problem of flooding in Ghana, let me come back to the problem itself. Everybody knows the problem. The drains are narrow. We throw garbage into our drains. We build in waterways. We block the pathway. Okay, so what is the solution? The solution is to clean these drains and make everybody part of the solution. Education, by now, they should have been running a educational commercial from January coming down. Okay, the assembly should have been prompted and encouraged to enforce their bylaws. All these things have to be done by that central body, Garrett. Okay, because all these people have other present problems that they are dealing with. And if you are dedicated to mitigate flooding and make the city resilient, then that is your job. Bring in that more. Bring in the army if you have to. But let the police, whoever, let's prepare for these situations. The acting, we coordinate, we set up flood zones, we get the necessary resources, and then we need the political will. Believe me, that is a big part of this situation. The political will. Assembly members, MPs, and government heads and other people should realize that this is a matter of life. It's not politics. When the rain comes into your room, it doesn't ask you whether you are ABC or DWD. It comes for everybody. When your car is being flooded, it doesn't ask you. So this is a national crisis. It's a national security issue that Gary to be coordinating with national security and across board. But my issue, though, is prepare. Now, what do we do where we are? We are in this crisis already. What do? We can wake up today and start from today to start the intervention. We have 24-hour economy now. What stopped us from 11, 12 o'clock last night going onto the roads and removing the sand that had accumulated because of this? These, what do you call them? The tractors and excavators and so on are sitting in the municipalities. We get emergency fuel, we get the drivers, they work from 12 to 4 a.m. and get off the roads. By morning, everybody comes and it's as good as new. You know, so there are solutions. Is there the will to solve them? We are always reactive. When are we going to be proactive? That is my issue.
Well, this one I've been restrained, but okay. So we understand you've agreed to come in studio tomorrow morning for a much more extended discussion on this. So
yes, that's what I was just told.
Okay, so it will be great to have you in studio tomorrow to talk about this. Just that to point out that then, because we've had perpetual a machine position on the Odaw for a long time.
That thing is a joke.
Why do you call it a joke?
The Odaw and the Kwale is a joke.
What do you call it a joke? Because you said that's the same thing you did in 2015.
Wait, were you here when the presidency and the ministers begged Ibrahim Muhammad to clean the Odaw?
Yes.
Did you see how many excavators and trucks were working day and night?
I recall.
So what are we doing with one or two machines stuck in the Kwale in the Odaw and Kwale, just moving around half a day or 4 or 5 hours a day? They go back, take a rest, come back, do something. That is not even maintenance. You see, heading towards a rainy season, there should be aggressive preparation. Okay, there should be aggressive preparation. Listen, I mean, the people who you are free to move are the most vulnerable people. They are the people by these places that get flooded. So what are you doing? Are you saving them or killing them?
Thank you. Thank you very much for speaking to us. We hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Have a good day.
He is the former executive secretary, Accra Sanitary Storm Water Alleviation Project. In fact, if you've been on radio long enough, you remember the Conti project. Our friend Conti, this Conti project, it was very popular. It was very popular.